Hey, what's up guys? Bajheera here. So, as you guys may have seen on the stream, I've been playing a fair amount of Bless Online after it came out for early access or, early release if you purchase a Founders Pack yesterday. Put about 10 hours in, and I'm making this video under the pretense of maybe I am just dumb as a brick and, wasn't paying any attention, or was just streaming away and didn't take the time to just look at how things were going. But I sort of ended my stream yesterday still with the question in my mind of, how the heck do you do professions? And one of the first things I did this morning, as I was sort of getting ready for my day, is log in and see if I could figure out how to get professions going. And if you guys are in a similar position as me, hopefully you will find this video helpful, because it really is pretty easy. I mean, obviously, as an MMO player, I think one of the best things for you to do is to immerse yourself in the world, look around, see what's going on, and if you do that, you'll find yourself in one of the main cities right here. Once again, I'm not an expert in this game at all, but one of the things that I did is I found myself in this city right here, whatever this may be, right? And it's got the production district and a commoners district, and that's pretty much where you want to go to find your profession. So basically how this game works is that you have, I'll run over to this main guy. This is how you do it. You got to go talk to the craft union leader, because if you talk to any of these crafting masters, they're not going to talk to you about their profession. They'll say, here's what you can make if you have our profession. But you go talk to this guy, Adonis, the craft union leader, and it'll allow you to pick a sub-crafting skill, one sub-crafting skill, and one main skill. I have chosen to go right now with cooking. I feel like cooking is going to be really, really helpful, because you don't actually buy food off of vendors, so you have to make your own food. And food is actually probably one of the most helpful things for recovering your HP just out in the world. I find that the food is much more useful in terms of recovering your HP out of combat than even the alchemy is. I mean, I think that the food is like huge out of combat regen. Alchemy is probably like decent in combat regen. But usually I feel like if I can survive the fight, then I'm usually pretty good. But you definitely want to have some food in between fights. The one thing that I think is cool about alchemy is that, from what I understand, it behaves a lot like engineering. So, like, you can make not only in-combat potions, but also things like explosives. So, like, you can damage and slow your opponents. And I think that would be awesome for world PvP. But right now, for the leveling process, I've chosen cooking. You can also, feed yourself food to heal your HP. But also, if you guys are unfamiliar, this game has a system where your mounts actually get tired. So this horse eventually will get sick of me riding around, and it will you can see right here as I'm jumping, its stamina is going down a little bit, so it'll get sick of me riding around and jumping on it, and it'll say enough, and then it'll have to recover its HP, or its stamina. So you can feed it food to help it do that. So I've chosen cooking for that one. But also you have main skills. So armor smithing, you can make armor, or you can make repair tools, which I think is probably a more important thing. It seems to me like the primary crafting thing that you guys make with all these professions is kind of like the least important part. And like things like repair tools are very important, because not only does it repair your armor, it also has a chance to repair its max durability, because when you repair your armor normally, it'll actually reduce its durability. And repair tools will actually maybe have a chance at increasing that durability while not decreasing its durability. It's kind of strange. The accessory enhancement items, I almost said enchantment, I'm not really sure what those do, but I know that taming scrolls are useful in, taming mounts and pets, because nearly every monster out in the world is tameable, and it has different attributes that it can have, whether it's your active mount or active pet or whatever. So you'll want to tame pets. Apparently, I'm not like, whoa, pets, the kind of guy, but that is definitely a big part of the game, and it's very useful. So taming scrolls definitely come in handy. The enhancement items, I'm not 100% sure exactly what those are, but could be helpful, could be cool. And then the repair tools are obviously nice. The armor, I've noticed, is that you basically craft the exact same armor that you get from dungeons, so I'm not really blown away by the armor smithing profession initially. I don't really know how to get accessories outside of this, so that's kind of like a big reason why I might consider going the handiwork profession. And enchanting, these little like spirit things, they're like gems, but they also can break if you die, so that's unfortunate. I think the biggest advantage for this is a taming scroll. You also have to look down here, they give you like permanent bonuses, right? So this one will increase your defense power, this one will increase your attack power, and this one will increase your vitality. So I'm sort of leaning on going towards handiwork just because I want to make some accessories. I want to make myself some rings, some necklaces, some bling, because I don't know how else to get those that I've seen so far. They don't drop in dungeons as far as I understand, so that might be what I do. Plus, the increased attack power is always interesting as well. But anyway, these are how you get your professions, guys. You can either select between armorsmithing, handiwork, or enchanting, and then you can select between the two sub ones, which is cooking and alchemy. I might swap over to alchemy later on, but right now I think cooking is the way to go. And I think I might also just go ahead, since we're already here, I may as well select handiwork just to go ahead and start making myself some bling. Even though the repair tools are really, really nice, and so are the taming scrolls, but I'm not you know what? This is a tough call. I say, ah, man, I went with handiwork, but I really think for leveling up, I'm gonna need those them scrolls. I think there's really not a whole lot of penalty to swapping over. You just lose your current crafting points of whatever else, so it doesn't really seem like a huge deal. So if I did want to go taming scrolls, or I did want to go repair tools, I could do that, but I might try out this. We'll see how it goes. I've never seen any meteorite or silver though, so there's that too. Like I said, I'm very new to the game, but if you guys are like me and a noob and being like, where the heck do I get professions? Well, now you know. It's this guy, this Adonis fellow. And I imagine on the other factions, you're going to find yourself in a big old city, and you're going to say, where the heck are my professions? Look for the commercial district, more specifically the production district, and there will be a guy, the craft union leader. Talk to him, get your professions, and have a ball. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace!